I'm Scott Fricke with Robin Hood Business Solutions. We're out of northern Minnesota. We have 4 employees, 2 of which run a retail operation, the other 2 of us run the technology side of the business. We've been with TruMethods for just over 2 years. Being part of TruPeer with TruMethods has really changed my business dramatically. We used to have 7 employees and now we're down to 4. And at the same time, our revenues have gone up and our expenses are down. So I'm actually pulling a really decent salary out of the business now while still having a positive bottom line, pushing 10%, so I'm trying to get to 20. Favorite part of being in a peer group, I immediately think of the not favorite parts of being in a peer group, which is, you know, there's a lot of commitment, there's time and there's travel and it's expensive. But the thing is I wouldn't do that if I weren't getting a result from the business. Being able to meet with people who have similar businesses and tell them what you're doing and hear what they're doing and get the ideas that go back and forth is truly just invaluable. Just even the books they're reading or the methods that they're using and the ideas that come out of one of these conferences is invaluable. So no matter what the actual cost and the discomfort that comes from being part of it, it really is a true value add. Balancing the time it takes to be in a peer group and an already busy schedule is really difficult. I mean, I can't tell you how many times that I've just wanted to quit because I don't have the time. But the thing is that if you don't prioritize what's important in your business, which is the business, right, then you just end up in this never-ending cycle of busyness that never actually gets you anywhere. And so part of the learning over the past couple of years with the TruMethods is just even the discipline and the structure of the time in my day so that I know what time my peer group meetings are, I know when I'm going to travel, and I schedule the rest of the business around it. Coming in and exposing all your numbers to a group of strangers, I mean, at least at first, I mean, they quickly become friends because when you talk to that level of detail, it's really hard not to become friends with the people that you're in a peer group with. But I mean, to me, I'm an open person, so I don't mind throwing my numbers out there on the table, but at the same point in time, it's really exposing. But the thing is that if you don't do that, then you don't know what's wrong with your numbers, right? And the really big part of being part of the peer group is not just in your pod, but the portals where you can see how your numbers compare against the rest of the whole entire peer group, people who are ahead of you in the business, people who are behind you in the business. And knowing where you stand on that really helps make business decisions because you know where you stand. And it's really easy to get into a feeling of, oh, I'm really great, or oh, I really suck. And to actually know where you stand is really valuable because, you know, if there's always somebody ahead of you. So it's really a good inspiration to show up and realize that, okay, I'm not at the bottom, I'm not at the top, I'm somewhere in the middle. And so I got this path of where to go and people who've been there before. So it makes it really easy.